Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by at Love by Jay. I really appreciate it. So for today's video, I thought I would create like a 3D map. So the African map to be specific. And I thought I would look at flags of different countries in Africa and just pick out 3 to 4 colors and use to create that 3D effect. This is my first time doing it, so I hope you stay tuned and stick on to the end. Let's get on with it. So for materials, what we'll be working today with will be like our cutting machine, which is the Cricut maker. I'll be using the Cricut maker today. We also have the cutting mat. It's just under this canvas right here. We also will be using this canvas, and we'll be using 3 or 4 colors of cardstock. So I have them right down here. I haven't chosen the appropriate color, but I know they'll be yellow and blue, red, and maybe orange, probably those 4 colors. We'll also be using the double-sided tape. I'll see how the square double-sided tape looks. If it's too high, then I'll use just the regular double-sided tape to get that 3D effect, but not so it doesn't look awkward. And then we'll glue it down to the canvas. We'll see how we go. But for now, let's just get working on Design Space to create the maps. So I already have my map open. Basically, I got a map from Etsy. I got a map from there, so I can just go through it. So I'll upload my map, first of all, my African map to specific, because that's what I'm working with today. I could just type and look for it, but I will just go all the way. So I'm going to take this one. And then I'll insert image. It pops up here, but I don't want this little part by it, this part of the map that feels like it's on its own. So I just want to do this part of the African map, and so I'm going to take off this part by slicing it. So first off, I will. Oh no, I don't have to slice it actually. No, it's on its own, sorry. So I just delete that. I'll leave this map as big as it is. I'm not going to leave it this big at the end of the day because I need it to fit on my canvas. But for now, I'll leave it big and resize everything at once. So first off, I would change this color, because I want to see what I'm working with. So let's say I give it like a blue. If I'm working based on the other one I did previously, I'll give it a blue, and then I'll duplicate, make the next one a bit smaller so that it fits in. Let me make the other one bigger, I think. Alright, so I'll change this one to green. Yeah, then duplicate this one again. So I can you can create as many duplicates as you want at the beginning and resize it accordingly, or you duplicate as you go. So I can duplicate like 6 of this, just so that all I'm doing is resizing, or you can duplicate as you go, whichever one works for you. So I'll duplicate this one, minimize it a bit, or reduce it rather a bit, and then use the color yellow. It was all yellow. Then duplicate it again, reduce it, use the color orange, or should I use red or orange first? Which one? Let me try red first before orange. Nah, I think I'll use orange because I feel like I want the top to be red, not orange. So I'll use orange. I'll duplicate it, reduce it, then use the color red. So hopefully I'm clear enough, but if not, I'll just, explain. Then I'll duplicate this one again, reduce it. I want to start all over again. I mean, there are other colors, like there's white in some flags, there's black in some flags, but I think I'll leave it to 4 colors or 5 colors, because I just feel like any more might be a bit much. So yeah, 5 colors I guess works. And so this one, I'll start again with the color blue. So the color we started with. So I'll redo it. That's what I'll do. Then I'll duplicate it. Go with the next color which we did was green. So we're just going back to blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Or yeah, that's right. So I go back and this will be green, and then we duplicate it, reduce it to bit, decrease, whichever way you like to say that. And then we'll make this one, because now we're at green, we've done blue green, so the next color will be yellow. And then duplicate again, reduce it a bit, and the next color will be orange. And then I will duplicate it, and we'll make this the last one, reduce it a bit, and next color will be the red. So you can see it's the map, but it's with different colors, which will give you the 3D effect, especially when we use like the double-sided tape to raise it up a bit. So I was going to do it in a shadow box, but I'm out of shadow box at the moment. Sort of. I have a shadow box, but I'm using it for a different project at the moment. So we'll just use the canvas. I thought about putting it this way, taking out the staples and turning it sort of into a frame, but that feels like a shadow box because I can do that. But then it means I would have to either paint this part, or I'll have to use a different color of canvas. And at the moment, I don't have a different color of canvas except white. And I'm not ready to paint it at this moment. So we'll just use the back of the shadow of the canvas, and we'll use it to create a 3D effect. So yeah, hopefully, it looks all great. So we're going to get started with cutting. First of all, I need to sort out my colors to make sure I have all these colors, and then we'll cut. So yeah, so I've sorted out the cardstock color that I think I want to use. Yeah, so before we cut out, I need to make sure that this will fit on this. So I need to measure this, and then so I can resize the one on the screen. So it's about 38. I'll just say 30. I'll just say 38. Could be more. And this is about 28. So yeah, I'll resize it to make sure it fits within 38 by 28, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'll grab everything. Oh, not this one. Okay, just had to delete that because I don't really need it again at the moment. Okay, so I'll grab everything. Right now it's 23 by 26. Okay, 23 by 26 for, oh, that makes it tight. I need to make sure I cut some. Because of the cardstock I'm using, I'll prefer if you cut some. Let's say 20. So if I make this 20, it'll be 20 by 22. Let's see how that will look. 22 would be right here. 20 would be right here. Not too bad actually, because 22 is right here, so kind of in the middle. And yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I'm fine with 20 by 22. So now we'll go ahead and make it so we can cut it. So yeah, like that. Go ahead and click make it. Yeah, I'm just going to move objects around. I should have done different colors, but I'll just move objects around because yeah, it's not everything will fit on one. So like this, move this. Okay, so I'll go ahead and click make it, continue, and yeah, now over to the machine. So now that we have clicked make it and chosen our material, which is a light cardstock, we're going to put the mat in the machine and press the load button so it takes it in. And then once the C button starts blinking, which is go, you click on that and it will go in and do the cutting. And then I'll unload it as this button is blinking. Get it out. If you look through, you can see that, you can see it's cut through. So I'm going to flip it over to get my maps out. Flip it over. Pull down the cardstock. As you can see, it leaves behind two maps, which once I pull off, it's out. How cute is this map? All right, focus, chain. And then I'll get the second one out. Just raise it a bit. And then, second one is done. So, I'll just show you one more time so you get, if that was not explanatory enough, hopefully this time will be. So now I'll look at what color is on my, what color is next, which is the orange. It looks like orange, yellow, I don't know. But I decided to go with this color, which is, where's the color? I'm thinking I should have just gone with plain orange. Yeah, so now I'm going with this color. I'll just show you guys again because that's the next color. And so I place it on my mat. You can see that the button is already blinking. Put it close to my machine under the, I don't know what you call it, but yeah. I'll call it flapped for now. Put it there, press my load/unload button as it's blinking, and it takes the mat in a bit. And then, as you can see, it will tell me when to press go. It says you can press go here, but you can also see that the flashing button is on the machine, so I'll click that. It's detecting you can see it brings the mat out, showing that it's done. And then now I click the load and unload button, but this time to unload, and brings the mat out further. And as per the first one, flip it over, press this, pull my cardstock down. As you can see, I turn it over, you can see it's left with the two. And so I can either flip over, or because I already have it pulling up, or I just flip over. Take that part out, flip over, take that part out. So as the first one, we have two left. So for now, I'll just fast forward through the rest of it, and I'll get back once everything is cut out. So now that we're done cutting, I'm going to just put the mat aside and bring the canvas up so we can figure out how to put everything together. I actually did cut this out. I was hoping to cut this out to, you know, make this the base, so hot glue it to the canvas and then put the others on it. But this did not cut out properly, but I might still use it because, yeah. So I was hoping to make this the base and then put the others on top. I might still go ahead and use it because I don't have a long cardstock and I don't want to join together. And so I might just go ahead and use this, maybe hot glue it and see how it will work. But for now, let's try and look at everything together and see how it goes. I did cut two orange colors on my head, they look like. So I did cut this, and I also cut this. So I'll try and put everything together and see how it looks and see which one I'm feeling the most, and I'll go with that one. So I'll try the colors out according to the computer. So this is how this one is looking. Now this is the second one. Blue, green, orange, and red. So which of them do you prefer, guys? The first or second? It's not like you can answer me right now, but there's this one, and then there's the one with. All right, I think we might go with this orange. This one. I mean, if you have two you're making, you can make both ones. Use the darker color, whatever color suits you. So we'll start by putting this together. I'll move this aside for now. So we'll get our double-sided tape, and let's start with the green behind. So I'm going to go with the foam squares. I think it will give it that look I'm going for. I mean, I could try with the double-sided tape, but for now, let's just try the foam square. If it's looking a bit too much, then we'll use the double-sided tape. So yeah, I'll just put this all around. I think if I put it not so close to the edge, then it won't show when you look at it, but if it's too close to the edge, it will show, and I don't want it to show, but I want it to also create that 3D effect. So maybe raising it might be better, we'll see, but you know, we'll learn by trial and error. I think the thing is, this will work, but it will be better if it's like, I'm just thinking to my head, I'll see how it looks when we're done. It would be better if it's a shadow box, because the shadow box goes inside and then you can see what's happening inside. So I don't know if that makes sense. Like if I was using this part, now I would have used this part, but the nails around it. Because it goes inside, you don't see what's happening in between, even though the foam squares give it that raised look, but you don't see what's giving it the raised look. But I feel like on this other side, you would see it, and yeah, that I don't want, but we'll make do of what we have. We don't have a shadow box, so we'll use this. I mean, I could try and see how it looks with my shadow box. I just have the shadow box for another project, and so I don't want to use it, but we can have a look, and you know. So I think we have gotten everything out, and you know, we have gotten all the backends out, and the adhesive should be showing now. So Now we will put this. So now we put it. I mean, you can always lift and adjust it if you feel like it's not right. So you can see the blue is there, but this looks a bit raised. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah. We'll take the next color, which is the yellow. Okay, so like before, we'll bring this close, you know, look at that to see how it fits, and then put the next color. So if you can see, and then you can see this, but yeah. So we'll just rush through the rest and we'll come back later. Just the same thing, put the foam squares at the back, glue it on top, put the foam squares at the back, glue it on top until we're done with everything. So there you go. And we are done. I don't know if you guys can see. How gorgeous is this? I don't know if you can see. So now it's time to put it on the canvas. I'm looking at it now and I feel like it's a bit small for that canvas, so I might add something else to it. I don't know yet. But right now it's time to put it on the canvas, or to show you how it looks. I might get a shadow box too, so you get what I mean, that when it's in a shadow box, you won't be able to see what's happening in between. But on a canvas, you might see it, or even if it's a frame that's deep, you might not be able to see what's happening in between. But on a canvas, you might see it. So so the aim is to put it on the shadow box to get this 3D feel. Yeah, hopefully it's clear enough. This is what it is. Put it on the canvas this way. I'm thinking I might add something to it, maybe I don't know, this is, so it shows this is Africa, or I'm not too sure yet, but I'll have a think as I'm putting this on, and yeah, get back to you. Maybe I'll get a shadow box and just show you guys what it will look like if it's in a shadow box. So I don't know if you get what I mean. If it is a shadow box, you can see I'm not putting it together in a shadow box, so I won't, you know, close it and all that. But you can see it's 3D, you just can't see what's happening in between. Do you get my point? You will have to, you know, look on that to see what's happening in between. But with the canvas, because it's already elevated, like if you go to the side, you see, not that it really matters, I mean, but I'm just saying, with 3D, you get what I mean, it's 3D, and you know, nobody knows what's happening in between. But yeah, I'll go back and walk into on the canvas. I might add something to it because it looks a bit small on this canvas, or I might use a smaller canvas. Yeah, so yeah. Okay, change of plans, guys. I decided to go with the shadow box. Even though I want to use it for another project, I changed my mind and I decided to go with it. Besides, I believe I can always move this. So I cut out this, oh no, I had someone help me cut out this cardstock so I can, because I don't want it to have this color at the back, I want it to be white. So I'll try and use the double-sided tape to put it to the back end. And yep. Okay, so I'll just use the double-sided tape to put this onto the white cardstock. Now that I've taken off all the backings, I'm going to put it on the back of the shadow box. So I just need to make sure if it looks aligned or feels aligned. And then now we'll put this on the shadow box. So make sure it looks secure. And then we'll close it. Now that that is done and it feels secure, we'll turn it forward, and there you go. The shadow box. How cute is this? How gorgeous is this? Yeah. So, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me create the 3D map. I love how it looks. I love how cute it looks even on the console in our entryway. So hopefully you get to create yours too, and hopefully you enjoyed this video and you learned something from it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. See you. Bye.